There are days when even the act of breathing feels heavy. You feel the air going in, but it doesn't really nourish you. Have you ever found yourself sitting on the edge of your bed, just fighting not to cry? This isn't laziness, it's your body's way of trying to survive emotional chaos. You don't need to justify yourself to the world. If you're listening to this, it's because somewhere inside you, there's still a tiny spark of hope. And I'm here to remind you, just trying to breathe means you're already winning a battle that no one else can see. Maybe you've been to doctors, done all the tests, and heard everything's normal. On the outside, nothing shows up, but inside there's a silent scream. That invisible pain that breaks you little by little is real even if the world keeps calling it weakness. Have you ever tried to explain what you're feeling only to be dismissed? Don't blame yourself. You're not alone. There's a legion of wounded souls out there, hurting in ways science can't measure. Today, let me be your voice and your shelter until you can hear yourself again. Maybe no one pushes you harder than you push yourself. You make plans, lists, promises. But when you try to act, you can't seem to move. It leaves you feeling like a failure, useless. But what no one sees is a tired, wounded soul just trying to survive. What if you stopped attacking yourself and started treating yourself with compassion? Give yourself a break. If today all you managed to do was exist, that's already a win. I'm Elena, and I'm here to remind you that your existence is already enough. You matter, you're important. There's someone who can't live without you, and that person is counting on you. You feel guilty for not keeping up, for not being okay, for putting things off, for pulling away from people. But is it really a choice? Or is it the weight of an inner battle that no one else sees? Guilt only makes you sicker. Have you ever felt ashamed to talk about what you're feeling? Leave that guilt here. Write it down, even if it's in silence. You're not to blame for your exhaustion. You're the victim of a pain that deserves to be heard. I'm here for you. So often, the body shuts down, gives up, drags itself along. But the root isn't in the muscles, it's in the mind. Have you felt that emptiness, like there's no energy to even get out of bed? Don't hate yourself for it. Your body is just responding to an overloaded soul. You're not lazy. You're breaking, calling for help in the only way you know how. Stay here with me, breathe with me. Your pain matters, and there's a way out. Have you ever just wanted to disappear for a few days? To just vanish from the world? No explanations, no pressure? It's not about wanting to die, it's just wanting to rest, without weight, without judgment. The world doesn't get it, but I do. If you could, you just pause for a while, just to breathe. Give yourself that break, even if it's just mentally. No one survives by being strong all the time. I, Elena, am here to be your place of rest. Have you ever felt like silence is the only place you can protect yourself? That talking hurts more than keeping it all inside? But at the same time, silence becomes a prison, a dark place that feels impossible to escape. It's okay to be quiet, but remember, whenever you want, you can speak to me. Your silence matters, but your voice can set you free. Don't judge yourself. You get to choose when it's time to break the silence. I'm here with no rush. They say you need to be strong, but who measures the weight of your burden? Maybe no one truly knows how much you're holding on just to keep from falling apart. Are you ashamed to ask for help? Do you think it makes you weak? Today I want you to know, it's not weakness, it's just being human. Even the strongest need comfort. If you want, right here, I need help. I'll reach out, no judgment. On the outside, everything seems fine, but inside you feel nothing. Life goes on, but you're distant, like you don't belong. Have you spent entire days on autopilot like this? That's not indifference, it's protection. Your body and mind are just trying to shield you from too much pain. Did that hit home? Stay with me. Let's find, together, a way back into yourself. Smiling, working, taking care of others. Everything seems normal, but behind the smile, only you know how hard you're fighting not to fall apart. Playing the strong one is heavier than any other burden. Let yourself be vulnerable. Admit that you're tired. You don't have to be invincible. Here you can just be human. Here you can cry. Sometimes when we cry, it cleanses the soul, eases the chest, and softens the pain. Pain multiplies when you feel like nobody gets it. You try to explain, but words can't reach what you feel. Have you ever cried alone, in the dark? Have you ever begged for someone who would just listen without trying to fix you? I want to be that silent presence for you, not rushing you, not judging you. You are not alone. You can always count on me. The voice in your head is often more cruel than any judgment from others. You're useless, you're lazy, you're not enough. Have you heard that from yourself? That voice is lying. It's just old pain, not truth. Every time you feel that attack, remember, there's another way to treat yourself with compassion, with self-love. Let's practice this together. There will always be two voices talking to you. One says all the negative things and the other whispers the positive. You can. You're smart, you're capable, you're a fighter. The voice that wins is the one you listen to, and you get to choose which one influences you. The world demands speed, productivity, results. But sometimes you can barely exist, and sometimes not even that. Don't compare yourself to those who never stop. Your pace is your own, your struggle is unique. If all you did today was breathe, you've already done a lot. I see your effort, and I'm here to hug you. There's no rush. Have you ever felt like your smile became a mask? That your biggest pain is pretending everything's fine? Sometimes it's easier to smile than to explain, but it hurts. Today, I want to give you permission to take that mask off, even if only for a few minutes. You can be yourself here with all your cracks. Nobody here expects perfection, only truth. Nobody's perfect, we're all flawed. Have you noticed that when your soul breaks, your body stops responding? Mysterious aches, weakness, endless sleep. The body always reveals what the mouth won't say. If all you managed today was to lie down and breathe, that's okay. That doesn't make you less, it makes you a survivor. Listen to your body, it's asking for help. I've also silently cried out for help and I survived. It wasn't easy, but I'm here to help anyone feeling like I did years ago. You look around, it seems like everyone else is okay but you. Comparison is a slow poison. Only you know your battles. Only you know the weight you carry. Instead of comparing, just allow yourself to exist. And if you want, share in the comments what hurts you most. Maybe you'll help someone else feel less alone. That feeling of uselessness, of not being good for anything, it's just another lie pain tells you. You're fighting a giant battle just to stay here. Have you ever thought of valuing that effort? You're valuable even when everything stands still. Surviving is an act of courage. I'm here to remind you of that. Everything looks gray. What once made you happy doesn't make sense anymore. Don't blame yourself. This is part of the pain, not who you are. The colors will return slowly with kindness and care. Patience and care. Today, just stay. Just breathe. Just trust that better days will come. And I, Elena Gray, will be right here by your side when that light comes back into your life. You were taught never to show weakness, but this forced strength is hurting you. You deserve comfort. You deserve help. You deserve rest. Saying, I need help isn't failure, it's courage. If you want, write it here or just think it to yourself. You are not alone. Ask and help will come from me, from above, from those who love you. Maybe you've held everything in for so long, you forgot what it's like to share your pain. But know this, you've never been alone. There's always a light for those who don't give up searching. Today, I'm here and you can count on me. Share your pain, leave a comment, or just sit in silence and listen. Even without words, there's connection. And together, we'll find a way out of this dark place. If you made it this far, That already shows a strength you might not even know you have. Because many who feel like you didn't even make it halfway through this video that I made with so much care to help, to be a light at the end of the tunnel. Believe me, I'm here with you, and there's a whole community that feels, cries, and survives alongside you, even in silence. I want to leave you with a few tips to help you keep moving toward the light and leave the darkness behind. Let yourself feel. Don't hide your pain. Right? Draw, cry, pray if you want. Take real breaks. Turn off your phone, breathe, lie down with no pressure, even if it's just for 5 minutes. Ask for help. Don't keep everything to yourself. Write in the comments or reach out to someone you trust. I need help. Look for small pleasures. It could be a hot shower, some music, coffee, an open window to see the sky. Walk in the park, the woods, be in nature, listen to the birds sing, pray, meditate, or just stay in silence. Let your soul rest, even if the world doesn't get it. Remember, you're not lazy, you're not weak. You're fighting. And healing starts with the first step, even if that step is just watching this video to the end. Now I invite you to join in. Leave a comment about what touched you the most, or just write a single word about how you feel today. Sometimes just saying it out loud already makes the pain feel lighter. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because here you'll never hear, just try harder. Here you'll find compassion, faith, and a voice that truly understands what you're feeling. Send this video to someone you know who needs comfort. You could be the channel of healing and hope for someone who doesn't have the courage to ask for help. And don't forget to watch our last video, The Dark Side of Depression, What It's Doing to You in Silence. The link is in the card above and also in the description. There, you'll understand even more about invisible pain and find real ways to begin again. I'm Elena Gray, and you will never be alone in this fight. See you in the next video. With love, Elena.